Give me an example of the kind of pains that caused for you.
I think me and one other guy, Dave, if you're watching, we basically just spent a year like working backwards from their requirements. Like Dave, we had no API, and then for some reason we told them that we'd have an API and they could connect to integrate with us. So then Dave just kind of disappeared for 3 months and came back with an API, which was pretty helpful. The whole product team sort of chipped in. We built a lot of features that we wanted to do, but thought we would spend the next 3 years building, and did them all in 6 months. And then I think something I didn't do very well is once we'd gotten over the hump and we deployed it and we had most of the stuff they wanted, there's always suggestions and feature requests and stuff, but we had most of it. I just kind of kept being that point of contact for them for another year and a half. And so I would get phone calls every day with feature requests and bug reports, and like every day until I realized that was not how you should run. And like, we could never do another big account if I'm spending 3/4 of my working time looking after the first one. So eventually I stopped doing that. Eventually we put people who actually were good at account management into account management roles, which made life a bit easier. But for a long time, I was basically just on call for an entire pizza organization.
What happened at the end of the first year? Did they renew?
So something we did that was smart was we signed a 5-year contract. We did a 5-year contract, and there was no option at all to cancel before 5 years. And 5 years gave us enough time to really fix all the problems, to the extent like five years later, everyone had forgotten about all this except the people who lived through it. But on the Domino's side, they didn't care. So in 5 years' time, they really liked it. Everyone was really happy. It was a good, as happy as an enterprise customer can be. And we renewed it for 5 more, and it was much easier than the first time around.